Honestly, me and Coach have been in the gym a little bit. I feel like it's off season is really based on chemistry and really getting to know guys you have no idea about, and been in the weight room a ton. That's really my main focus. Last year coming in, you didn't have a clue what you were getting yourself into. You just know what you've seen. But actually playing in is a process, so I've just been trying to get prepared as best I can.
Now, you said before Summer League practice, you said, we're working on the post moves, and you're going to see some, and we definitely saw some. What made you say, I want to do more stuff in the post this upcoming season?
In this league, everybody's different. You got small guards that dominate the game. You got athletic guards that dominate the game. You got shooting guards that dominate the game, and the post is slowly, I don't know, it's disappearing with guards. There's a few guards that really still post up. I would say like Westbrook or Chris Paul a little bit. I just want to be one of those guys, Sean Livingston, one of those guys that could dominate the game at any time in the post.
You've got to be happy with what happened in Summer League in particular with you in the post.
Yeah, I mean, at that time you want to show that you can score, you can facilitate, but at the next level you got to take what they give you. If the right plays facilitating the whole game, and you're in the game with, I don't know, 8 or 9 assists, that's fine. But just letting them know that you can do it.
Leah, I'm going to start with you on this one. So D'Angelo's coming off a great summer league, right? And he had some moments last season, no question about it. What are the expectations now for him? Kobe is gone, but he's only 20 years old.
I think the expectation is that he's going to get a system now, and he's going to get an opportunity, and the reins are going to be off a little bit, and he's going to go. And he's going to make mistakes. He's going to make turnovers. There are going to be some bad moments, but that he's going to score, and he's going to be able to shoot without fear of retribution or benching. He's going to be able to kind of play his game that I think Laker fans will be able to see the best version of D'Angelo Russell, the version they wanted to see probably throughout last season. Now, listen, will he be what they all hoped he would be? We'll see. But at least you'll see. At least by the end, when we're sitting here a year from now, I think you'll actually know really who this kid is, and I don't think you can say that right now.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of a interesting thing on draft night a year ago. I mean, this guy, everyone said, oh, it's going to be Okafor, right? And it wasn't. So ever since that night, it's been like, well, who is this kid? Even though he was only taken a spot or two higher than people might have predicted. It's not like it was a huge shock. I feel like he's still been trying to live up to that. And I think this upcoming season, he probably will. We'll see plenty of moments. We did in Summer League against, you know, kind of watered down NBA rosters. I think we'll see a little bit more of why they took him number 2.
Brez, how can Luke work with Russell to help him flourish in his second year? Like, what's that relationship need to look like?
Long leash. I mean, obviously last year was a pretty short leash. I mean, D'Angelo lost his starting job after 20 games. I was in Toronto the night that happened. He was not happy. I think it's safe to say that. And it took him a long time to get that starting job back after the All-Star break, as a matter of fact. And by that time, you know, he had a couple good games. But I think having that momentum broken for 2 months or whatever it was, I think that really stymied him for that amount of time. So Luke needs to give him a super long leash. If you're a fisherman, just let the line go out, let the fish take it. And no need to reel him back in,
There's
really
just
at all.
so many, and that's why those questions were so good that you asked him, because there are just so many ways this kid can go. Like, who's he going to end up being like? Is he going to be more like Harden, you know, or is you're playing out of the post a lot and kind of using that body and that big frame? Is he going to be more like, you know, a sniper, like one of the Warriors type guys? He can obviously shoot great. We all heard coming into it that he was a passer, you know, that he was a pass first guy, maybe not as quick as some of those jitterbug point guards. It just seems like it could go a lot of different ways, and that's part of what makes him exciting.
You know, we were talking during the interview. I mean, when it's a good question and he likes it and he knows, he can give you a real thoughtful answer. I liked his answer about the post when you asked him, Brez. I mean, he's 6'5", he has the length. How important will it be to his game, you think, moving forward?
You know, I definitely like the historical aspect. He's like, well, you know, they don't really do this much in the NBA anymore, these guards. So I want to be that guy who does excel in the post. He's kind of taken a big picture look at how he can score and how he can improve his game. And we saw it in the Summer League. Again, Summer League. So I'm curious to see how he does do against guards who are a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger than him.
Is it because he doesn't have that blow-by ability? You know, he's not going to beat guys with his first step all the time. He's not the Russell Westbrook speed guy.
No doubt. I think he's quick, but not fast. You know, he's not going to be able to blow past people dribbling up and down the court. But I think he will be able to get around, maybe a little worthy spin move, you know, here and there in the post. I think he did demonstrate that ability last month in Vegas.